Hey guys, got the car all back together. Just gonna do a quick walkthrough with you to show you what I've changed since I blew it up last time with the misshift, if anyone knows. But basically I haven't had the car running in 3.5 years now because I did a money shift, which is I went the first gear, second gear, third gear, and instead of hitting fourth at the track, I hit second gear. And threw a rod out the front of the block, then it started spraying oil everywhere, and the oil got on the exhaust manifold, which started a fire, and yeah, it was kind of scary for a second, but good thing only the hood kind of got ruined, so I had to get a new carbon fiber hood, and which is, so this is a VIS, which I wish I would have got a carbon microsystems, but yeah, so I got a VIS hood. It's the same thing I had before, replaced it, and the fenders and all this ended up being good. The cowl here got a little melted, so carbon microsystems made me a cowl that has a wiper delete because I took the wipers out of the car, so got that there. Eventually I want to probably get the fenders here. Oh, well, let's not worry about that. I changed the carbon fiber doors here, as you can see, which they're really nice. I was going to get rid of this, and I heated with a heat gun, and as soon as I started pulling it off, there's holes that I have to fill, and I'm like, I'll just leave it on for now. I ended up pulling the front one, and then you'll see the other side front is still on there, but it matches really good with the paint. When you look like side by side, you can hardly even tell. Look at that, and that's up close. And then as you go back away from the car, and it just blends in. I got Lexan windows, or at least I put one on this side. That's why this bar is a support. This is actually a Lexan. You can see it flex. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's Lexan. I only did this one because I'm not sure if it's going to stay. I want to do the driver's side so I can look at it while I'm driving. I got Lexan for these, but I found if I changed these, they would save me a ½ pound, and I would lose this trim. Like for both sides, it's a ½ pound a side or something like that. It was stupid. So yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. All that work for that. So then I got a carbon fiber hatch and spoiler, and I got these pieces, but I didn't put these on because I want to have the body guy do this. I don't know how he's got a blend up here, right? So I was gonna leave this off, like, so we can unbolt this, do it, and then it just sticks on. So I'll do that. Lexan rear, you can see there's no defrost lines. I mean, they made it look really good. I mean, it looks like the factory thing, but it goes, and then I just got a universal seal and glued it in. So there's a carbon fiber hatch and spoiler. Like I said, I have these, I just haven't installed them yet. That's about it. You can see this is the stock glass on this side. Like I said, I want to keep the driver door towards me. And like I said, I am taking this one off this. I know he started making the strips here, so I was thinking I kept this. I wonder if I can stick this back on the other side and then put a carbon one there and just leave it, and then I don't have to get any body work. I don't know, that's an option. But otherwise, everything else is like the same. Engine wise, let's see here. I'm gonna do the hood prop here. Oh, I was doing tests yesterday. I gotta change that spark plug wire to a black one. But basically, I got a new computer, so I added a lot of sensors. Like, I got EGTs now I didn't have before. I had to have this recoated. It was dirty, and these pipes done, and a rod actually flew out and hit this and put a hole in this pipe, so I had to have that redone. But yeah, I got the Link Thunder now. It's the same turbo, Precision 6870. I got a new lightweight starter. I went to the HKS racing blow-off valve. Oh, this fell off. Or I never even put it on, probably. I went to a E-throttle And I got our Racer X cam trigger. And and then yeah, new billet intake manifold. This is the big change. Billet intake manifold and ID 1700X injectors on all 8. So two 1700s per cylinder. And that's about it. I mean, I always had the slipper valve. I mean, I added sensors. Like I have a clutch pressure sensor here, which I added. And I got like, this is oil and temp. This is coolant pressure and temp in the same one. And then I got, you know, fuel pressure. And then I added ethanol. And I had to redo this intercooler pipe, as you can see. And I'm gonna, after I get it started, and during the winter when I can't drive it, I'm gonna have it repowder coated to match. So that's it for the engine bay. It's not much. Let's go here real quick. The only thing that's changed here is I bought an anti-gravity battery because that Optima was garbage that I had. You know, you let it drain once and it goes bad. I gotta like finalize this. I just have it in for my ECU stuff, but it's just testing. I gotta do a I gotta add a battery shut off out the back here to be track legal. Then inside I got the KDN shifter with lockouts. Oh, that reminds me too, I added a I got the SQS dog box. Hi Bailey, neighbor's dog came to say hi. Oh yeah, I got the SQS dog box I installed. If you watch my videos, I showed that. So I got a dog box with HKS Clutch Masters. I got a Clutch Masters triple clutch I put in there with this KDN shifter. I got a GP1 Racing strain gauge knob, so I don't have to lift or anything for shifting. Added the AIM. This is the MXS Strata 1.2 with the street lights, so it gives you oil pressure and all that stuff. I took out my everything heater. There's no heater core or anything anymore. And in that spot, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see, but that's my ECU and stuff now, all down under there. So in that spot, I put all the ECU and all the crazy amount of sensors. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna try and start this thing here in a little bit and see how well it goes. I tried last night. I'll show a clip right now. Do it. Yeah, not gonna happen.
No, ain't gonna happen.
We gotta make some changes. Yeah, alright, let's try this. I'll hook up the laptop and hopefully we got good news. Fuel table 1. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so I've been messing with a bunch of stuff. And it ended up being that my my timing was 360 off. So let's try it here, man. I heard it pop for a second. I shut it off because I didn't have the camera going. It didn't start, but it sounded like it wanted to. So let's try it. I have to open the throttle up some here. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we tried, and the ignition timing was 180 off, or 360 off. Tried again, got it started. Had a bunch of, the oil pressure protection was on, not set up right, so I just turned it off. Then it kept hitting something else. I'm pretty sure it was like launch control or something, another protection, so I just turned all that stuff off. Now let's give it another shot here. Hopefully it just stays running and runs a lot smoother. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I gotta turn that down.
running. Let's walk around.
It's rough, but
This plug's not sealing. I'll have to do a different plug or take this off and weld it. Pretty minor.
I'll have to clean this up.
Yeah, one's 72 for cool temp.
I just got back from taking it for my first kind of long spin, just driving around the subdivision and stuff. And let me tell you a couple things. One, I fucking love that shifter. The KDN shifter. Let's go over here and look at it again. This thing it feels so solid and so good with the dog box. It's fucking phenomenal. So yeah, that for sure gets a big thumbs up. The whine of the dog box it's there, in my opinion, but it's my fuel pump and everything's so loud, it's not too bad. So it is what it is. That's not that bad, but man, does it shift so smooth. It's so smooth. Other than my reverse kind of catches. I don't know why that is. I gave it plenty of clearance, but reverse kind of catches. So if reverse went in like stock, it would be a dream. And then the welded center diff with the open front and the Cusco rear that I have, I can't even tell versus the upgraded limited viscous coupling that I had before. I can barely tell except for turning like really tight, like basically into like a parking spot. And it's not that bad. But let me tell you, when I had to push this thing out of this spot, you know, and then like put it to get it facing this way to hook a tow strap so I could tow it to my house to work on it, man, it was a nightmare. So if you, I'm really thinking if I have this car down a lot, which it breaks a lot, let's be honest, I gotta buy wheel dollies to transport this thing around, because it's just so bad pushing it. But like I said, driving's not that bad. I think it's tolerable. I would drive it around. I don't think it's great for a car you drive every single day, but for a fun car that you drive like once, like, you know, on the weekend, like I do my car, yeah, very tolerable. I would do it. So welded center, thumbs up. That KDN shifter. If you can get the dog box to get reverse, I don't know if they all do that or it's just mine, but like I said, I gave that thing plenty of clearance. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's the only issue I got with everything is the reverse gear. Otherwise, I'm loving everything. So basically, probably done until spring, but we'll see what other little things I do to it in the winter.